I like the idea that what I'm doing can be afforded by everyone. It's not as extreme as walking to the Himalaya without oxygen or doing very crazy things that I admire, but maybe they don't belong to me in this moment. So what I'm trying to prove walking is that you can establish a nomadic pattern, a nomadic paradigm of walking, and bring everything with you. You stop by, you buy food, you cook, you walk again, you see places, you stop your house in wet places today, and then you keep on walking and start again. The trolley is the extension of my ability to be independent on the road, because I have everything with me. It's a shelter, it's protecting me from the cars because it's bulky, especially now with the solar panels. So it is really important to have it with me. And on top of that is also a social tool. People stop me with the car, or when I arrive to campsite, people gather and usually ask me, what is it? What are you doing with that? How much it weight? How long can you walk with it? So it is also helping me to create a structure of people of interest. I'm start to describe and to feel it what home means when you are on the road like this. Before leaving, I was speculating with my friend Lucia about the meaning of this practice, and she came out with this keyword that resonates to me a lot, which is exposure. Obviously, I'm exposing my body to the wind and the rain and the sun, so to nature as it is. But it also has a meaning of putting the body at the center of the action and to expose myself as a person to this adventure and to this practice as a functional element of the journey. So not only documenting what I see, but documenting also what I'm doing. And recording these videos is also part of it, to make a better documentation of all the action that compete. I'm crossing a valley of 80 kilometers without any villages and no human beings around apart from some cars and campers crossing me. It's all about rocks and some small trees and the mountains with the snow in the background. And it's a good opportunity to embrace wilderness and solitude. I know that people are afraid of being alone, and most of people might not be comfortable about doing a trip like this when you are all alone, and you know that in the next 80 kilometers there's nobody. But it's also an opportunity to regain social energies, to empower yourself with the fact that being alone is not a burden, but is something that you can embrace and feel your body, feel nature, and go back to life, to the social life we know, with more energies and a bit more passion about. Perception of time has shifted very rapidly during the last weeks. I moved from a very anxious beginning when I have to be sure that all the preparation for the trip was enough for 1,000 kilometers and thoughts and actions were overlapping. And then all of a sudden all this was gone. I'm embracing the long days that this country can offer you and making more breaks, enjoying nature, watching more closely the small elements of nature. And the beneficial effect of this is that at the end of the day, the amount of kilometers that I'm able to do is the same. So the overwhelming beginning was not beneficial for my trip, and now everything is getting much easier. Resilience is not a passive attitude of resistance, but is an active ability of collecting energies where they are needed. Sometimes also giving up, change road, understanding a long play strategy to get where you want. So when it's about 1,000 kilometers, it is not about playing harder and get to the top of a hill, but maybe realizing that if you want to do on top of the hill in the evening when you don't have energies, or in the morning when you have more energies, but the top of the hill is still there. In the history of faith, there is a fil rouge linking all religions. When it comes to devotion, it's always expressed by pilgrimage. And pilgrimage is the art of walking through faith with sacrifice and suffering. Even though I have a big respect for this kind of practice, and I truly believe that you need a lot of strength to go through it, suffering is not part of my trip. I don't enjoy it and I don't embrace it. And honestly, I will do everything possible to make my trip as comfortable as possible. At this point, I'm over 1,000 kilometers on foot. Doesn't look like a great celebration because I'm going up a hill. Obviously, the end of the trip has to be hard, not by choice. But I just want to say thank you for watching, peeping in my Instagram, and for following this trip. Was hard one, intense, a lot of change of scenarios and landscape, and a lot of rain. My life will not change, neither yours after this, but thank you very much. I will keep on walking a bit more. While walking on foot, I managed to contemplate